Today, we are going to explore the happiest and the second wealthiest country in the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago. This small island nation gave us the ever-popular limbo dance, the only new acoustic instrument of the 20th century, steel pan or steel drum, and one of the hottest chilies, Marugo scorpion. Welcome back. Hope you enjoy learning about TNT today. If you are new to our channel, welcome. We love to have you here. In this channel, we profile and learn about each country. If you are interested in learning about the countries around the world, please consider subscribing. Without further ado, let's go and explore Trinidad and Tobago. Let's go find the islands on the map. It is in the southern Caribbean region. Actually, Trinidad is the most southerly of all Caribbean islands. It lies very closer to Venezuela and south of Grenada. It is the fifth largest Caribbean nation and it covers over 5,000 square kilometers. The country consists of two main islands, Trinidad and Tobago, and 21 smaller islands. Trinidad is the larger and most populous of the two islands. Tobago is smaller and covers only 6% of the total area and 4% of the population. Country's population is about 1.4 million. It is the most populated country in the Lesser Antilles and the sixth most populated country in the Caribbean. Capital is Port of Spain. It is located in the Gulf of Paria on the northwest coast of Trinidad. It is the second largest city with a population of 37,000. The city is also home to the largest container port on the island and one of the shipping hubs for the Caribbean. San Fernando is the industrial capital and the largest city with a population of 49,000 people. It is a great place to visit. Tourism is not commercialized as some other Caribbean countries. It has some of the amazing beaches to relax in and best coral reef to snorkel. If you want to play any other water sports, you can do all in this island. But if you want something different and interested in colonial and Renaissance style architecture, check out the Magnificent Seven, a group of 7 mansions located west of Queen's Park, Savannah in Port of Spain. While you are there, check out Queen's Park Savannah's roundabout. It is the largest in the world with a diameter of 3.5 kilometers. Who would have expected that? If you are interested in bird watching, you must stop by Asa Wright Nature Center. It is the best place to bird watch in all of the Caribbean. A note of caution: if you are visiting this island, don't pack your camouflage clothing. It is illegal to wear unless you are a military personnel. If the official sees you wearing it, you will be asked to remove it right away, and nobody wants that, right? And another thing to keep in mind, US dollar is not common as in other neighboring country. It is better to take Trinidad and Tobago dollar. It is equal to about 15 US cents. Are you intrigued? Are you ready to learn more about this country? Let's start with its flag. This is one of the simplest flag, but the colors have multiple meaning and captures the diversity of the island. Black represents the dedication of the people and their strong bonds. It is the color of strength, unity of purpose, and the wealth of the land. Red represents the vitality of the land and its people, warmth and the energy of the sun, courage and the friendliness of the people. The white stands for the sea, cradle of the nation's heritage, the purity of aspiration and the equality of all under the sun. The colors also represent the elements of earth, water and fire, also past, future and the present. This is the coat of arms. At the top is the coconut palm is from the Great Seal of British colonial Tobago. The ship's wheel below it represents the fact that the island were discovered and settled by sea voyage. The gold helmet represents the queen, then head of state. The shield represents the colors of the flag. The 2 hummingbirds. Trinidad is known as the land of hummingbird with over 17 known species. The 3 ships represent the 3 ships of Columbus. On the left, Scarlet Ibis, national bird of Trinidad, and Cocorico, national bird of Tobago on the right. The 3 peaks stand for both Columbus's decision to name the island Trinidad and the 3 peaks on the southern mountain range called the 3 Sisters. The smaller landmass on the right stand for Tobago. The scroll below displays the national motto, "Together we aspire together we achieve, which promote harmony in diversity. Next, can we look at the physical geography of the islands? Geographically, Trinidad and Tobago is an extension of South America, although some believe it is part of the Lesser Antilles archipelago, while the others argue it is on its own archipelago. Trinidad terrain is mostly plains with some hills, lower mountains, mangrove, swamps, and nice beaches. 3 relatively lower mountain ranges cross Trinidad from east to west. Heavily forested northern range rises into 2 peaks. Highest one is Cerro del Aripo at 940 meters. The central range extends diagonally across the island, pass through swampy areas and rising into small hills. The southern range is a broken line of hills extend along the southern coast of Trinidad. You can find many rivers and streams on the island. Most significant one is the 50 kilometers long Orito River that flows into Atlantic Ocean. At dark, this lake glows. When you first see it, it will take your breath away with the eerie blue bioluminescent due to a type of plankton that bloom in the lake. Trinidad doesn't have any typical lake, but it has a pretty unique one. The Pitch Lake is the largest natural deposit of asphalt in the world and is estimated to contain 10 million tons of asphalt and covers the area of 100 acres. It is also a popular tourist attraction. Because it was once a part of South America, Trinidad has an assortment of tropical vegetations and wildlife, considerably more than the other islands, including 482 bird species. Both islands are famous for their excellent birding. Tobago is a volcanic island, generally rugged with only sizable lower land in the southern end. Tobago has many rivers and streams flowing through the island. Climate is tropical, tempered by northeast trade wind. The dry season is from December to May. Temperatures fluctuate between 20 degrees Celsius at night and 30 degrees Celsius during the day. Rainy season starts in June and lasts until December. Receive about 2100 millimeters of rain annually. The country is rarely affected by hurricane but experiences severe storms. How do you like this amazing country so far? Are you learning something new? At least I hope so. So next we will look at history and then look at the people and how they live. Finally, a little bit about the economy. Sounds like a plan? Let's go. Come along. History. Trinidad and Tobago was originally inhabited by peace-loving Arawak Indians over 7,000 years ago, making it the earliest settled part of the Caribbean. Several waves of immigration took place and the fierce Caribs were living in the island when Christopher Columbus landed on the island in 1498. He named the larger island Trinidad after the 3 mountain peaks at the southeast corner and the smaller island Tobago after the long steamed tobacco pipes. Initially, native resisted European settlement, but they were only able to delay. They couldn't stop the settlement. Spain colonized Trinidad in 1592. Between 1620 to 1640, Dutch, English and Latvians all attempt to colonize Tobago, but successfully Dutch colonized the island in 1630. French captured Tobago in 1781, transformed it into a sugar-producing colony. British captured Trinidad in 1797 and it was formalized by the Treaty of Amiens in 1802. As the sugar prices went down, cocoa took over. In the early 19th century, farmers from South Africa were strongly encouraged to move to Trinidad to cultivate cocoa. Slavery was abolished in 1834. Decades after that, Indians were brought into work in the plantations. The islands, Trinidad and Tobago, were administratively combined as a single British colony in 1889. Then it joined the British West Indies Federation in 1958, but a year later, a self-government was established. Then on August 31st, 1962, formally became an independent country with Eric William as a Prime Minister and chose to remain a member of a Commonwealth with Queen Elizabeth as the Queen of Trinidad and Tobago. Then in 1976, Trinidad and Tobago became a republic within the Commonwealth with Elias Clark as a president, a ceremonial role, and Eric Williams as the prime minister. This is an extremely condensed version of the history. The next stop is
people and culture.
Ethnic makeup of Trinidad and Tobago reflect the history of conquest and immigration. Currently, Indian descendants make up the largest ethnic group at 35%. They still maintain many of their traditions from East India. African descents account for 34% of the population. Bulk of the remaining population is made up of mixed heritage. There are also small but significant minority of people of Amerindian, European, Portuguese, Latino, Hispanic, Chinese and Arab descents. Official language is English, but main spoken language is English-based Creole. Various segments of the population speak many other languages including Hindustani, Tamil, Spanish, Chinese and French patois. This is important. CNN declared Trinidadian accent as one of the top 10 sexiest accent in the world. As far as the religion goes, most of them are Christians, 63% of them. Second biggest group is Hindus at 20%, then Muslims at 6%. National Geographic named Trinidad and Tobago as the cultural capital of the Caribbean, as its culture is influenced by Indian, African, Portuguese, Amerindian, Spanish and Chinese cultures. When you mix all of them together, you come up with a unique and rich culture. Carnivals are famous in the Caribbean, but none as grand, spectacular and alluring as the one you will find in Trinidad. Believe it or not, it is known as the greatest show on earth. They also have the biggest celebration of Diwali, the Hindus' festival of light, in the Western Hemisphere. This twin island is famous for its rich melting pot of cuisines, influenced by multitude of cultures. Doubles is undeniably the most popular street food. It is made up of two roti filled with chickpea curry and topped with various sauces, either coconut chutney or grated cucumbers. World Bank categorized Trinidad and Tobago's economy as the high-income economy. Petroleum, petrochemicals and natural gas contribute to 40% of its GDP of 45 billion. It also has a sizable manufacturing sector, notably food, beverages and cement. The country also has earned a reputation as an excellent investment site for international businesses and has one of the highest growth rate per capita income in Latin America. TNT exports petroleum product, liquefied natural gas, methanol, ammonia, urea, steel product, beverages, cereal and cereal product, sugar, cocoa, coffee, citrus fruits, vegetables and flowers to United States, Brazil, Argentina, Chile and Peru. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and learned something about this country. Next, I'm going to explore Bahamas. That is the last Caribbean country I'm going to do. Then it's going to be South America. If you are watching this, you must like learning about other countries. So please give me a thumbs up to this video and subscribe to my channel so we can explore every single country in the world. Thank you for watching. We will meet again in the next video.